you're just in time. This is Miss Miyabi from Hollow Special Operations. She's brought us some important intel and is hoping we could provide some advice.
I figured since the proxy has been training here, you would be more or less familiar with the local Hollow disasters. So I decided to squeeze in a visit between other official matters. As for the details, Yanagi said she would get in touch and brief you before I arrived.
Yes, your deputy chief even sent over some files ahead of time. She seems very efficient and dependable too. If only Fufu had half of that initiative. Anyway, let's get back to the matters at hand. According to HSO, with Lemnian and Persenis acting up lately, spatial fissures are starting to show up in companion hollows caught between them and Hollow Zero. These are large-scale fissures, and they're letting all sorts of ether pour out at alarming rates. So now those companion hollows are rapidly growing. With so many anomalies overlapping, the situation's getting messy and difficult to handle.
So you're saying, without knowing much about how big or weird these hollows are, we're supposed to somehow patch up the situation using as few resources as possible? Wise, what's your take?
Master, as your one and only supreme assistant, I'll be sure to offer reliable strategic solutions before anyone else can even say a word. Based on the current intel, if we gather enough data samples on the hollows, ethereals, and the agents, I can run simulations to calculate every possible outcome. Master can use the simulation system to make key decisions and pick the optimal solution based on its final results.
Solid plan. Let's roll with that.
Command received. Now that my position as Supreme Assistant is secured, I shall switch to a more efficient algorithm and begin constructing the simulation system. Please stand by.
Judging by your faces, I think you've made up your mind.
All right, it's in your hands now, Proxy. I'll stay nearby and continue training while gathering more info on the companion hollows. Keep me posted if anything comes up.
Master, the simulation system is now fully operational. To ensure smooth data transfer, I've paused some of your movie downloads. For example, those sci-fi movies that may be used by Second Assistant to make Master doubt the loyalty of AI.
Darn. So you noticed?
Don't worry, Fairy. I've always thought you're the best AI in the world.
Praise received. I've logged it as part of the end-of-month electricity bill comfort message to remind you how essential I am. Just a reminder, Master. My goal is to become your best Supreme Assistant. Ever. One more thing. Starting now, you may access the simulation system right here in your room whenever you're ready. We can then plan the best strategy to stop the companion hollows from further expansion together.
looking for wind. My blade is I'm unstoppable. It's over. You cannot stop me. Go play. Hit the core. Swift and decisive. And half is what counts. Solid hit. Home is where the head is. There's more to battle than just glory! Solid hit! Drink slow and win rolling! Don't you dare hurt my friend! Home run! Hey! Let's have some fun! There's more to battle than just glory! What the? Come on, back to Hina! Perfect teamwork! Don't you dare hurt my friend!
Together you will be alone.
Precision sight.
Popping in.
Neutralizing.
Removing threat.
The best defense is a strong offense.
Give him a full salvo, Senior!
Order is engaged.
Let's get still. Out the cream.
Run for countless legends, melodies, and dreams!
Your fate is sealed.
Final judgment!
Don't even try it. You're surrounded.
Judgment falls! Time for execution!
It's up to you.
Disappointing.
Try this!
Justice always prevails. Your fate is sealed. Obliterate form and spirit.
Faithful companions, heed my call!
No restrictions. Fire it well. Inadequate. Obliterate form and spirit.
The shining golden side. Let your inner spark ignite. Find a treasure, a growing bright. Reach out for it and take a flight. Lucky or not, at least you tried. Chin up, in yourself confined. No doubt, face on your side. You're chosen.